chlorophyll. More like borophyll. Am I right? Alright, so hey guys, this is Sarah's Night.
And Lantis.
I know it's been a while, but we're continuing on with FF7. Last off, we murdered Barrett's best friend, Dine.
We're going at our own pace, which if you watched our Skies of Arcadia playthrough, you know what that pace is.
It'll be a while.
Oh, also...
Remember, Lantis and I don't live together, so...
Yeah, so... Our hangouts are few and far between.
It's closer distance than how we used to live. Mm-hmm. Up until about six and a half years ago.
But also, off-screen, we actually went back and did fight the Scorpion Guardian, the rematch. And we won, and it wasn't that hard, and I don't think we got anything of note. Like...
Nice back shot at Tifa. Anyway.
But yeah. Didn't we already get Magic Guard or Big Guard on our enemy skill?
Did.
Okay. Just making sure. It's been a bit since we've collected.
Okay. This enemy in the last that we fought in this new area since crossing the river, we have no physical offense against them whatsoever. Magic does okay.
I'm pretty sure Blade Beam will also do okay.
Well, yeah, like the Aftershock is supposed to be like 1/8 as powerful as.
Yeah.
Yeah, just for reference, I think those guys have like 250 HP in the original.
Wow.
I know, I'm like a...
That is also incredibly low and incredibly obscure for you to have remembered.
Dude, I used to have them all like memorized for the bosses in Chrono Trigger. And it's probably because I read the player's guide so many times. Mm-hmm. Player's guides, like, reading them over and over is just something I could do. You know, even though it's not like I needed it.
It's like playing the game, kind
of. There's this guy I work with half the time because I'm on straight nights and he's on a particular crew. So whenever he's on nights, you know, I work with him. He's like, Will, my dude. I used to think he was a way bigger gamer than either of us because he would know so much lore about all these games, especially RPGs. But really, out of all of them, the only one that we discussed so far that he seems to know so much about that he's actually like played himself and thoroughly is Final Fantasy 15. All these other RPGs and Resident Evil games and other survival horror games. I know we talked about Silent Hill 2 remake a little bit when I first played it. He knew all this backstory, but it wasn't from playing the game because I found it hard to believe that he would have the time for all that unless he didn't have a job at all, which he obviously does because I work with him.
Yeah. Brilliant deduction.
And he says, his thing is like looking up all this info online, fan theory sites, all that kind of stuff. That's how he knows all this stuff, despite most of these games he's never even played. So. That's kind of like where, it was like with me reading the guide, it's like, so many times, all the guides I had so many times as a child, because I was that fascinated with reading back then. Mm-hmm. That's how it was almost like he played the game himself, and enough times to know all this stuff. Alright, we did Kate Sith and Tifa in the prison.
That's rude.
Did some, what? Oh, nice. I honestly didn't know. I saw him there. I saw him there the first time before going to the stats screen, but I just didn't make the connection when you said, "Well, that's rude." I just thought you were totally referring to.
The tone of voice was designed to mislead. I'm just glad you fell for it. And by the way, you couldn't see it because there's no camera, but I slowly pointed at Rude on the screen.
Okay, this was the party we used for the last story segment, so let's
PHS it up.
Yeah.
Who you thinking?
I'm just a whore for variety in RPGs. I don't know why.
I feel like that's a good thing to do. Like, you should want variety in a game, but I feel
You
like
used to criticize me for it a
no,
lot.
No. I do, because I feel like the dominant strategy, like the better thing to do, is not do that. You stick with the party, make sure that those people get the most experience, because that's who you're using, right?
Yeah.
I feel like if you swap characters a bunch, you're spreading out the experience so that your party as a whole is weaker. But I think that's antithetical to what games should be, right? You should want to experience all the characters and all the content. And I will, and to bring this up again, but to like the remake's credit, I was actually swapping out people a lot, like a lot. They all played so differently that it was like actually fun. And what made me angry was that Yuffie was like the funnest character to control, and I don't like Yuffie.
That actually made you mad.
Yeah. I'm like, why'd you make her so fun to play? I hate you.
It's... This will be good.
I probably brought this up in this playthrough, but I still, like, every now and then when I see Aerith, I see that webcomic that someone put together of Tifa and Aerith talking, and Tifa.
Oh yeah, yeah.
So like, hey Aerith, I need you to swear, and she excitedly is like, fuck. And Tifa like put her hands together and like, you know, close her eyes. She's like, I meant like a promise. Oh yeah, I think Yuffie had all the like the triple AP gear.
Oh no, if this were triple AP, then at most she would have 2 slots, if not just one. By this time.
Well, it must be double or something.
Yeah, I know it's
Double AP.
I think pretty much anything where you just have all individual...
Is the double AP stuff.
Yeah. Now, where was... Okay, yeah, I meant to put magic counter there. So, fire back with Fira every time. And I could have sworn we had, yeah, there's our restore materia. I had Kira on it. Lantis went away to get something or other.
What are you talking about? I've been here the whole time.
Okay.
Don't listen to his lies. I am Boschban Robsenberg of the Dalmasca. Do not believe in Ondor's lies.
Didn't Osmos, I think we tried that a few times and it actually worked pretty well.
It actually seemed pretty good.
Yeah.
Especially in a hard mode where, like, we can't just use ethers willy-nilly. It's funny seeing the avatar for Yuffie where it's like her name is you know, vertical, but her horizontal name is Yuff.
I think I named her that because I was thinking about that time you talked about, yeah, there was this dog who used to live near me that, he had a really funny, like, growl sound. He would sound like, muff.
Yeah.
Okay, so, cover and then lightning ball.
Actually, cover is good because Cloud, if he blocks, doesn't that like make him potentially counter with like some really cool stuff like 4 cut or death blow or all cut?
Yeah, I think so.
That's like his thing.
All right, now we are low on HP, on max HP, so we're gonna need to be careful in this fight.
That's rude.
Yeah, just I just love this conversation. Like, these are two guys that have probably killed so many people, and not even in battle, like, stabbed
Just
in the
like-
back.
Yeah,
Like, murdered innocent folk, and they're sitting here talking about crushes like they're in junior high. Like, he's embarrassed to have a crush on Tifa.
not sure why that's embarrassing.
Well, I mean, like, blushing, not, like,
Yeah,
ashamed. But, man, I feel so sorry for Alina. I thought y'all were an item. No, dude. She likes sing. So now we're getting, like, this
Love triangle. Well, not a triangle yet,
dodecahedron.
How old is Cloud in this game?
21.
21.
And I don't know. It's just games like this where I keep wanting to think that everybody's at least 30.
Right? Everybody feels way more adult than...
But maybe it's only because we're so far past 21 that we think of our 20, 21-year-old selves as practically little kids.
I gotta tell you, man, it's surreal playing Tales of Vesperia, and people keep referring to Raven as an old man when he's 34, 35. Like, he is his mid-30s. We are older than him.
To be fair, he acts 45 in my opinion. Kind of looks like it too.
That arm looks uncomfortable.
Yeah, I gotta say, in the old version, that pose worked a lot better.
Yeah. The
because it was
Popeye arms were way thicker.
It was just vague enough
Yeah.
to make it look like, okay, I understand what pose she's doing, but now it's too detailed to where her arm just looks too far out from her hips.
There's been a few poses like that here in the game.
I like how they keep the Turks theme.
Yeah, for the fight.
Okay, so note to self: do not do that.
Well, he has something.
No, I meant using magic on Rude.
Yeah. Well, I mean, like, it said couldn't steal it.
Oh, whoops. I had that
Wow.
backwards.
Buddy,
Well, I think I just made myself lose by giving myself a nice HP cut at the start of the fight. I mean, if I lose, that probably will have been the deciding factor that I...
who has your big guard?
Did I even put it on? I don't think I got enemy skill.
Oops.
On. Yeah, oopsie. Okay, what was that pose you just did, Yuff?
Oh, that's epileptic seizure.
That was not a wise move. Of course, he would have been able to take that if I hadn't, you know, killed him myself.
Immediately been like, oh, don't cast magic on him. He's got reflect. Immediately cast the magic on him.
Well, I thought I saw it on Rude. I was wrong. It was Reno. Okay. Yes, I'm going to get defend. That sucked.
Well, I don't think you're going to have to worry. I think you're going to get it back.
Oh, ha, ha. Ooh. Okay, so I can poison him. It'll be a good strategy to...
Well, you can... well, I guess you could do it with an item if he's got reflect up. Oh, there's Throwlet.
I don't even remember what.
I don't know. I don't remember how to use Throwlet either.
Could that be possible use? I remember Greased Lightning Blue so far, every time we've used it. Yeah, and I was right.
How do you throw it?
Okay,
They're also both weak to poison.
Kerplunk. I will say this. I never did like the game over screen. I just thought it was dumb that we have like a film reel of
Midgar?
Yeah. I just don't get it.
I don't either.
Alright. So, back to we do not have bio yet on somebody, let's get her on.
Also, grab your enemy skill.
Yes. Throw eats. So.
Yeah, I think that has been determined. And do you have bio?
You mean do I have the materia period?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bio the materia.
I just didn't put it on. So I'm trying to determine what should I... You know, Osmos isn't necessary in this fight because I'm going in at full strength. There we go.
Does Osmos upgrade to like a better Osmos? Nope.
And let's get her in the back because her physical attack is useless right now.
Pardon.
That was really cool, by the way, some of the stuff they added, like getting to fight Alina for the first time.
Yep.
Way back in the Mithril Cave. I mean, in the original game, you only fight her once, and that's at the end when you return to Midgar.
Mm-hmm. I like the recurring Guardian Scorpion fight and how it looks like beat up. Like it's just coming back for revenge.
Yeah, how is it stronger when it comes back after you've broken it down a little bit? How does that work with the machine?
RPG.
That's all you gotta say. You know, I'm kind of checking out Alina's ass. She's got a nice stance there. Now it's bad. Yeah.
Don't immediately rip.
Okay, he put it on
Reno.
Reno
is reflected.
Okay, no need to do sense.
I was about to say, don't bio Reno.
And admittedly, if this were Final Fantasy IX, it'd already be off of him.
It would.
Just kind of thinking of Austin Powers style. Yeah, baby, yeah. When I connect with something like that. I know I chose rude. Oh, wait, what?
Uh-oh.
I soft locked the game.
Uh-oh.
Oh, there we go. Okay.
What happened?
Well, I have Reflect on too.
Wait! They actually programmed it into the mod that it jumps back and forth a few times?
Is it like a roulette wheel who eventually takes the blow?
Honestly, that's if that is the case, that's kind of cool.
And do they actually go by like eeny, meeny, miny, mo, like the number of syllables in that rhyme?
I don't know.
Is
like I was certain that you did in fact soft lock the game, but like I'm starting to wonder if that was on purpose. How long does reflect last? So throw what's good.
I don't know, but we're still on. Wait a minute. No, Midgard doesn't give you reflect. Unless it does in this version.
It should just be.
So what did I guess my accessory on Cloud gave us reflect.
I don't know about that because you got hit with some. I don't know. I'm gonna keep my mouth shut. Oh no! Does that count as blocking? It does not.
Alright, he needs to be cured.
Dang. Stole Tiger Fang?
Oh, I'm stopped. That's why he was on his knees. Or paralyzed. Yep, Rude's gone. He's stumbling away. Guess I hurt him pretty bad.
Too bad. I was about to say, too bad you can't know for certain if Reflect's gone or not. Nice. Good, good.
I don't know. I just think we're kind of jumping to conclusions there. They could have easily followed you, and you'd never know. They're the Turks. That's kind of their thing.
Huh. Sounds like you're more of a dragoon with how you're jumping to conclusions. Sorry, that was so bad.
I kind of liked it. Alright, well, let's explore Gongaga. I always thought that name was kind of dumb.
It's Gongaga.
Well, even saying it like that is dumb. So, ha.
Touche, I suppose.
Oh, God. I hate the fights where it's like just one enemy with a lot of HP.
The Triceratops tank.
And you don't even... It's like you get the same amount of experience you would if it were just a single small enemy. So it just really makes it feel like the battle was a waste.
Wow, that is a lot of HP.
Don't feel like it.
You're thinking about using that limit break, aren't you?
I was. I wonder if we still get the scene with Scarlet. Yep, here she comes.
Johansson.
Do not insult the good name of Scarlett Johansson by comparing her to this woman in any way. Okay, Sin kind of looks dumb in that stance right there. It's like he's feeling his own ass, quite frankly.
Hey man,
just putting both hands, just clapping them right on.
Cop a feel yourself sometimes.
I thought you were like Heidegger's lover. You know
what?
She
you
would,
think she would deign?
You know what? I think she would be the kind of person who would like insult. Kind of like what you said about Rita. Like whoever is her boyfriend or husband would be a total cuck.
Right, but like,
and she would treat him like crap all the time.
I feel like Scarlet would demand that any romantic partner she had would not be
a fat pig.
Yeah.
With a stupid horse laugh.
Hee-haw. That's not a horse.
That's a donkey.
Son.
Talked about junky materia. Titan should be here. What happened? Oh no. No Titan.
I guess there's no Titan here. You're gonna have to get it elsewhere. Can you do 3,000 damage with a single limit break?
No. I did want to heal all that back though.
What about that? You want to heal that back too?
Yes. Oh crap, that's Yuppies. I still have teleport. Didn't I have... probably took it off.
Probably.
Eh.
Yep, Titan is not here anymore. I wonder where it is. But how about another Triceratops tank? You know, I'm enjoying how dodgy Eris is being.
don't know. I'm kind of I just now noticed her cute little running away animation.
Yeah. It's like she's running on her tippy toes or something. Come on!
This game really wants me to do one of these fights. I mean, it really wants me to. Badly. It's like, no! We will stay here until you finish it! Yeah, alright. I think in the original game, this is where we first found Deathblow, just sitting on the path. This little bitty frog. Oh yeah, I forgot. Eris heals herself.
Yeah, everybody has something that they do. We just have not been, like, doing it. And the only one I can ever remember is that Cloud does stuff. He's got counter options if he blocks, but, like, kind of want to attack with Cloud, you know? Cornucopia. I wonder if there's a way to see those in the menu.
Are you, like, gonna transport me there automatically if I say yes? Yeah, I think so. Well.
Do you think they...
Let's just go ahead and see what happens.
Yeah, we're here at Fort Condor. Huh.
That dude was really desperate for help. Just gave me all expenses paid trip straight back. All the way back across to another continent.
That's funny.
Might as well go ahead and prepare by sleeping. Or is it free?
It
Really?
seems to be not an option. Hit M.
Well, let's see what's available. There might be something new. Oh.
Cool.
I mean, it makes sense. Will help. God, yuffie. Okay, so yeah. Protect our reactor, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, but what will you give me?
Can we actually, like, fight the enemy commander at this point? By letting them invade?
I mean, isn't that the easier thing to do?
Yeah, but I think at this point in the game, especially with this being a harder difficulty, he would absolutely flatten me. And,
why don't you just go up the stairs?
You know what? No. I'm gonna do this.
Wow, that's all it took?
Well, I'm not willing to spend all the money on, you know...
Oh, yeah, that's right. I forgot you had to buy the units.
Cool. Take me right back.
Add cut. What does that mean?
It means you attack after you do whatever it's paired with. That was in the original.
Oh.
Don't really...
Right.
Gosh, just so much materia, not enough slots.
Mm-hmm. It do be that way.
Shiva does not need to be on a double slot, thank you.
You think?
Now let's just do added cut on that instead of paired counter. Okay, let's go outside and save before we get to exploring the village and something happens that is unexpected. And then end up back on the other side. Because that's how that works. I don't remember this enemy offhand. Just 800 HP.
It's got 3 different heads. It's like a Chimera bug.
I was wondering, is he gonna say Chimera bug? Is that how it's gonna come
I was
out?
about to say, yep, I said Chimera bug. What was the enemy called? We scanned it?
I wasn't paying attention. Just the
Well,
HP.
it's dead now. Spiderweb. Sorry, I'm not home right now.
Huh?
Walking into spiderweb.
Oh.
Leave a message and I'll call you back.
Who did that again?
I'm trying to, if you're asking legitimately or setting me up for that thing where it's like, oh, why don't you just leave it that way?
Why don't you just leave it that way?
Right, like someone sings a song,
Right?
and you want to like get them, right? You're like, oh, well, who sings the song? Be like, oh, well, that was No Doubt, and then you would reply back, well, why don't you leave it that way? Being like, don't.
Okay.
How about you don't sing it then?
No, I never knew about that, so. No, I'm legit
Ooh.
asking.
Oh, Auto Berserk. I mean,
I don't know.
I don't know.
That was unintentional. I wasn't thinking about Toji.
I mean,
I don't know.
like that's a bunch of strength, and that's a lot of crit. So you might be doing crits or luck. So,
Well, here's getting some money back if we're gonna buy it.
I would imagine you'd still want to load that person up with materia because they're still going to get AP. So.
Right. Grab a ball for that fraction of damage. No. Now watch, there will be some boss fight where, of course, the HP rating will be high enough to where it will be like somehow a guaranteed hit on them.
I mean, if they are weak to gravity, then it will work.
For resist water, I'm too scared to let that go for like Genova life later on in case they don't give you water rings or something like that, like in the original game, which completely defends you against it.
Old weapon. Throw, we have determined, is not worth it.
Yeah. If I ever just somehow forget that, let me know. If I'm about to put it back on, be like, no.
Okay.
Just
I can
slap
do
me
that.
on the wrist. Hit me with a rolled up newspaper. I don't know. It's only because I forgot. It's not because I'm seriously thinking that,
Maybe
hey, yeah, let's give it another chance. What a story, Mark. That was literally one sentence. Okay, I think she already has a Grand Glove. He's already got Atomic Scissor. Oh, that's a wet.
He has it on right now.
Yeah, I was thinking Diamond Bangle for some reason. So I was thinking about, would that be good for everybody else?
Do you know how a Molotov cocktail got its name?
I have no idea.
The
Is this
original
gonna be a dumb
name.
joke?
No, it's
Okay.
legitimate. The original name was a Molotov, or a cocktail for Molotov. Molotov was let's just say not a great guy, and what they used
So somebody set him on fire.
with a bottle with a rag on it with some kind of fuel in it and lit on fire, and it just became a Molotov or a cocktail for Molotov. Molotov cocktail.
If you can be like legit so horrible a person that somebody sees fit, like it's justice to set you on fire and kill you that way, I gotta say, it's pretty bad. White megaphone. Alright, Zack, where are your parents? I don't remember which house.
Oh, never mind. Maybe, sorry. I might have been spreading false information. I'm going to correct myself.
Well, that's good. Ah, there's her house.
The name Molotov cocktail was coined by the Finns during the Winter War in 1939. The name was a pejorative reference to Soviet Foreign Minister, a name I'm not going to try to pronounce, Molotov, who was one of the architects of Molotov-Ribbentrop Pact on the eve of World War II. The name's origin comes from the propaganda Molotov produced during the Winter War, mainly his declaration on Soviet state radio that incendiary bombing missions over Finland were actual airborne humanitarian food deliveries for their starving neighbors. Wow! What an asshole!
That's, pretty high up on the evil scale there.
As a result, Finn sarcastically dubbed the Soviet incendiary cluster bomb Molotov's bread baskets. When the handheld firebomb was developed to attack and destroy Soviet tanks, the Finns called them Molotov cocktails, as drinks go good with food parcels.
So, okay, I don't remember Eris saying this. Was that like Zack's personality in Crisis Core?
Oh, sorry. What was that?
Right here, what she says. I don't remember that in the original game. Was Zack like that in like Crisis Core or something? Where he just flirted with everybody?
No,
or?
well, no, not really. I think he kind of suffered from the thing where, like, all the girls kind of threw themselves at Zack. And I say all the girls, I don't really mean that. Like,
Did he just give you that aura?
he did seem... Well, the thing is, Zack was so positive all the time.
I like to say this all the time, like to get Eris's hopes up. Like, oh, so
Yeah.
I can kind of picture the way she'd be teasing him right now.
Yeah.
I'm willing to admit, it's cute. Anyway,
You actually meet Zack's... Like, you spend a lot of time around Zack's parents in the remake. I wonder where Titan is.
okay, I always heard that there was like, if we miss it, whatever. Oh, is this new?
Huh, maybe.
That's why I formed a terrorist group.
What a terrorist group.
What'd you want me to say, Barrett? No? Alright, let's get to our next stop, Cosmo Canyon.
That's a personal favorite of mine. I really like Cosmo Canyon. And Bugenhagen.
You know, I know we made a list a long time ago when Final Fantasy VII was still kind of new. Like, it definitely was not past high school, where it was like all the main characters, heroes, villains, whatever, order of coolness. And I distinctly remember it was like there was no discussion between us on this. Bugenhagen was top.
Yeah, man.
And Scarlet and Heidegger, one of the two, or maybe both, were tied at the lowest, which was like 26th place. And you know what? Still go.
We
with
were
that.
right.
I don't think that's changed a bit. Oh no, don't change me into a frog, no.
Ribbit. Nope, just silenced.
Why does Bubbles do so much damage to you? They're bubbles. Are they like filled with acid?
Maybe.
Like very, very, very fast acting acid?
That dissipates as quickly as it acts. Now you're a frog. No, you're not.
Actually, no, that is one thing I forgot to mention when we were working on the list earlier.
Mm-hmm.
One other thing I distinctly remember that I do think, while War of the Lions is, of course, a better game overall than the original FFT, one thing I wish they hadn't taken out of the original FFT, I did like the aspect where every now and then you would actually see the words of the spell being cast. Or even other special attacks like Holy Knight attacks and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I like that, and they took that out. I don't know. I guess they just thought maybe fans would consider it a nuisance. Like they don't want to keep having that happen every now and then in the middle of a fight that they're invested in.
Like it's just an additional text box to have.
Yeah,
to close.
but to me, it was good enough on adding flavor that I.
Like they were actually shouting it.
Yeah, like I preferred it being there, even if technically it does kind of halt the fight. So yeah, just wanted to bring that up.
I can see why they pulled it though. Like I get it.
So when the frog earlier was doing frog song on Yuffie, I was imagining him saying, "No, live and act like a frog." That was the word. That's actually the mystical words needed to pull off a frog spell in
The
FFT.
The verbal components of a spell.
Paris, ow! I've been fish slapped.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I forgot. They're really strong on defense.
Nice.
Woo! I remember the official player's guide. I had like 3 different versions of the play, 3 different player's guides for FF7 at some point. But I had such a hard time finding Cosmo Canyon simply because it was like on the side of a cliff, and I just was not paying attention to any kind of detail in the world map. But the official player's guide, the one that just has the game cover on the front, the same one with Cloud with just the sword in his back staring at a reactor.
Yep.
The player's guide is like, we don't need to give you directions, just head in this direction from Gongega, and you can't miss it because your buggy will break down right in front of it. No, not unless you pass like literally right next to it. You can easily,
Just drive by.
Yeah, so I remember it was something like you pretty much had to be touching it in order for your buggy to break down. And of course, if you are, you probably saw it, even if you weren't looking for it, and you would have stopped anyway. So I went all the way to Nibelheim.
Wow.
And it was like, I know this is a step ahead in the game. When I'm playing through for the first time, it's like, according to the player's guide, this is a step ahead of Cosmic Cane, so it can't be past this point. Because I'm literally blocked by a town and mountains, I can go no further. Just a wall. And I spent some time looking around for it. I wonder if my buggy will break down again. Because it doesn't make a difference. You can either enter it normally, or your buggy will break down. And just your buggy breaking down, I just remember it was something like you basically just have a few extra boxes of text while you're in Cosmo Canyon from somebody saying like, hey, we'll fix this for you while you're staying here. Because we're good people.
Prinny.
And we help out strangers. Yeah, it's like a prinny.
That's what prinnies do. Uh-oh.
I was like, it stopped? Probably a better run for it, actually. Still evil. Then I'll... Yeah. Except... Oh, I forgot it does damage too, so that was convenient.
Wow.
It's like, it was already broken for a level 1 limit break as far as I'm concerned. In a normal fight, that is extremely useful.
Oh, hell. Hypers. Those are good.
No.
What do you mean, no?
No.
They're great. Do you
No.
not like limit breaks?
In this version, no.
What are you
Not
talking
when you
about?
already take more than enough damage.
No,
You do
what-
not want to take more.
I mean, you usually...
Your limit break will fail. No,
You're
we've...
usually-
Okay, you're trolling. We've had
You're
this conversation
usually
before.
complaining, oh, that attack should do way more damage. Then maybe hypers are, like, good on 2 levels. There's the fact that you get more limit breaks, and the fact that attacks start doing the damage you expect them to do.
You mean micro-analyzing rather than actually complaining?
Oh, so
in the
now,
original
now
game,
that
not
I
even
flipped-
this one.
Now that I flipped it on you, now you're like, yes, it's just overanalyzing.
Don't change the subject. Don't rebuttal this. It was the original game, clearly, which is why I'm playing this game. When I complained that some attacks didn't make any sense with how little damage they did, and I'm complaining about not using hypers in this version because guess what? And I don't even need to finish that. Okay, I think that's enough for one episode.
All right.
I'll holler at you guys later.
Peace.